You have the website that I put out for you on the home page for all data, so everybody's able to access it from your home. I'm not too sure about your cell phone. You might want to check that out. I'm pretty sure you might be able to if you put the credentials on there, the username and the password that I put on the home page, but go ahead and take a look at that. Finishing up on that all data section or service information, we're looking at, of course, kind of talked about electronics information with labor guides, how we can get our labor guide set up for determining how much we charge to do particular jobs by the flat rate hour. So just to kind of reiterate on that real quick, I do have the all data worksheet that I will be posting up on my Canvas along with this video concerning an introduction to electronic service information. There's some stuff in there that you're going to have to look up on all data. Once you've looked that up, you're going to go ahead and upload that file to me and send it to me, okay? It's about maybe about 3 pages long on that one there, and just try to do the best you can. We're trying to get the information. As long as you have all data in front of you, which everybody should be able to log into and get, we should be able to take care of this and knock out this worksheet here. This would be same similar typical worksheet that we would use together in the lab area, but this time you would be doing it in groups. But unfortunately, we're not able to do it in groups, so you'll be able to do it on your own. The other worksheet that I will have for you is where you have to actually go and look up some information on your own personal vehicle or a vehicle that you have with you available. And that's where we get into chapter 16, which is the vehicle identification and emission control rating. So a lot of things we look at with the VIN number, of course, that tells us everything. It tells us exactly a couple of things that we look at is the year, the make, model, the origin of where the vehicle is manufactured. But for us, engine size, which is the 8-digit, and the 10-digit, which is the year model, those are the really main two that we deal with quite a bit in our field. That parts counter persons may ask you, I need the 8-digit or 10-digit of the VIN, because for whatever reason, we'll look at getting maybe 2 or 3 different parts for that particular vehicle, but they need to know the VIN number. The other thing they're going to be looking at also getting is the production date, and we're going to be talking about that as well. Keep in mind the VIN number is located normally a couple of places, usually by the VECI label, which is located on the door side. As soon as you open up the door jamb area, you'll look at that there. It should be there. Windshield on the driver's side, right above the cowl assembly by the dash, you'll see another VIN application by there as well. And on some vehicles for theft deterrent, you'll see the VIN number etched on the glasses on the bottom, normally right-hand side, lower right-hand side of a glass on the passenger, driver's side, front and rear of the vehicle. So that's something that they put on there for theft deterrent. So just kind of remember that and keep that in mind. If you see, and it's etched and impregnated in a glass, and you can't remove it, okay? It comes in when they do a PDI or pre-delivery inspection, and they put that in the glass for that particular reason. We're looking at, on page 126, the vehicle safety certification label. Of course, that's what tells us the gross weight vehicle of the vehicle, what we have, what we're dealing with. And it'll tell you what that is, so you'll be required to look that up as well. Again, that's located as soon as you open up the door, normally on the door itself or on the door jamb area. You'll see it there. Okay. The other thing that we look at also is the VECI label, which is the vehicle emission control information. That's the one that's normally located outside by the hood, underneath the hood assembly, or on the radiator support, or usually by the strut cowl assembly. We'll see a little sticker related with there, and that's going to tell us a lot of information. It tells us the year of the vehicle, engine size, any tune-up related information. Sometimes it would give you spark plug gap information, or it would give you a valve lash adjustment information. So those are a couple of things that we look at when we're looking at the vehicle emission control information. Those are the ones that also we can find out if it's California or if it's US or it's Japanese emission controls. We can look at that. We can look at that right there, and it'll indicate that. Okay. So a couple of things that we look at on there. It's kind of important to know that information, only because of the fact that, you know, we have different vehicles that are manufactured at different places. Okay. Just kind of keep in mind, if you don't see, if you're like looking for vehicles and you don't see any of these labels on there whatsoever, probably because the vehicle was been involved in a car accident and they didn't replace it. So that's kind of a heads up as to whether or not you should think about buying that vehicle or looking for something else. Okay. Casting numbers, we can see casting numbers as well on engine blocks. On engine blocks, normally located towards the back, towards the rear, upper side on the rear of the engine, and that gives us an actual casting number of what the engine is exactly. Some of them may indicate the liters that are on there. However, there are other numbers that are on there that correspond to a specific type of engine. Okay, and typically we will look at that. We look at figure 16.5 right there. It kind of shows you on page 129 what those casting numbers look like. Okay, those are specific, especially when you're trying to identify what type of engine you have. Your local parts person, once you give them the casting numbers, if you don't know what the engine is, or say you bought a vehicle and the engine was replaced and you don't know what it is, if you look at the casting numbers, you'll be able to find out and determine what type of engine you have on your vehicle. Of course, that's more important than anything, because we're looking at for parts. You know, we need to find certain parts. We need to know the engine size. So that's kind of where this comes into place here. So hopefully everybody's doing pretty good. We're going to be getting into chapter 17 on Wednesday, which I will get that posted up probably by Tuesday. But we're going to go ahead and knock out the all data worksheet. And the other one is going to be the VECI label, which on that one you would have to do it on your own particular vehicle. On all data, like I said, you know, just kind of keep in mind that the worksheet will be uploaded on PDF. I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of today, so that way you can have it, and you'll have, I'll give you a few days on that to get that accomplished, okay? Now, this is the lab portion of it. This is not including the homework and the quizzes. This is a specific lab section, and on the videos that we do, when I do the videos, I would kind of like to look at letting you know what we're going to be doing for this week. So you'll have two worksheets to do, one on all data and the one on the vehicle maintenance that I have set up for you coming up here. And then there's going to be one on maintenance on chapter 17 after we get that chapter taken care of, where you'll be able to go on your vehicle and do several maintenance checks based on the checklist that I have for you.